This reading is going to be for Capricorn for July 2018. For your challenge, your past and present, as well as your future. Some Capricorns are experiencing chemistry between them and a partner or somebody new. Some Capricorns have got weddings coming up. This situation involves marriage. Some Capricorns are you deserve love. You are lovable. For those who are not feeling that they don't deserve love. Some Capricorns are actually dealing with family issues at this moment in time. Okay. The challenge for Capricorn for July, for general reading, for 2008 is flirt. For the past, passion, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. For your present, you've got playfulness, you capture your romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. And you have codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. And you have new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. General reading for Capricorn for July 2018. For flirt, express your light-heartedness to others. Some of you will be in a commitment, getting married. You may be dealing with give and take and having that balance in their life. Some Capricorns will be looking out for their mate that lives further away than they are, probably in another country. New beginnings for Capricorn, some with that new relationships. Some will be coming with the offer of commitment, or receiving offer of commitment. Some Capricorns are quite defensive at the moment. They need to bring down their defense down a bit. Some are going through conflicts. Some of them probably having conflicts with King of Cups, could be Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancerian, where they feel they have to hold on to their finance or hold on to their emotions in this new relationship. Right, up for flirt and the challenge for Capricorn for July general reading 2018. You have Three of Cups. Three of Cups represents that you could be having fun with your friends there and celebrating, drinking, having a good time. Because the Three of Cups is a social card. When someone's actually out with their friends, socializing. Right. Now, when Capricorn, you receive this Three of Cups, some people actually find it can take you away from your immediate family and partner, because you're so enjoying yourself with friends that you forget about your family and partner. In business matters, for some Capricorns, Three of Cups encourages entrepreneur to explore a new market, take on new staff, make connections. And if some Capricorns are feeling really brave, you should engage in a little philanthropy. Because if you're seeking work or change of career, networking can be a useful way to move forward. Opportunities may even be made known to you via friends. Socially, this is an ideal time to meet up with pals and old and new. And don't forget, websites and telephone can also keep you in touch with friends and family far away too. Because the Three of Cups urges you to accept any invitation that comes your way. Obviously, you can expect a good time, but you may benefit in other ways as well. The Three of Cups asks you to go out into the world and enjoy yourself, particularly in the company of others. This could mean hosting a party, joining a social, or taking on evening classes. Anything creative is particularly likely to give you a great satisfaction at this time. In the matters of personal development, the Three of Cups, Capricorn, requests you to explore how you relate to group situations. Are you shrinking violet in this way? Or do you need to consider why you might act this way? If something has been worrying you, draw on support from friends and family. And in other circles, they could prove to be a godsend. Perhaps a more general issue has got your vote. If you really want things to change, joining or even forming your own pressure group to get results as well as cementing friendships. So, really, when you're saying flirt, basically, the challenge is to get out there, to meet people. If you've been isolating yourself or not being around people, it's time to start mingling. Right, so your past, you've got passion, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Oops. The card you got for that is the Eight of Wands. Now the Eight of Wands usually speaks about something happening quickly, traveling, communications, some speed. Okay. For your playfulness, you've got the Queen of Cups. And for your codependence, you've got the Six of Coins. Okay. For the Eight of Wands, for your past, Capricorn, you might need to hold on to your heart, as events tend to move swiftly from the Eight of Wands appears in your spread. The problem with this is that the energy is ungrounded. It may be virtually impossible to make practical progress as you swept off your feet by new ideas, events and opportunities. Your thought process are likely to be intuitive, flashing the pan affairs which are ill-suited to the concrete results you crave. You need to take time out, slow down, Capricorn, and decide what is it you really want. You may be bombarded with so many offers and ideas that you feel overwhelmed. Capricorn, you need to analyze these or any nuggets of information that may help you make a choice. If, however, you have a scheme or idea which hasn't quite got round for developing, you need to put your foot on the gas and drive forward pronto. Hesitation in this case will do far more than good. As if you want to hit the bullseye, you must move quickly. There could well be some very useful information or news coming your way, Capricorn. but it may not arise via obvious channels. So keep your ears to the ground, your mind open to gain an advantage. If business is your bag, you could soon be packing a suitcase as the trip seems likely. Capricorn, romantically, the world looks rosy, especially if it's a big decision being made. Okay? Now, for your playfulness in the present moment, you have the Queen of Cups. Now, the Queen of Cups appears in a tarot spread. Emotions are the center of your situation. That means compassion, kindness, empathy, sensitivity, unconditional love. Okay? So, it's fortunate that the Queen is upright, because you have emotional insight to deal with whatever comes your way in family, romantic matters. You have the strength to overcome any issues that require sensitivity and understanding. Should you work in a caring profession, this will increase your empathy and will enable any interventions you make to be particularly successful, as long as you don't allow yourself to get too involved. The Queen of Cups also brings social sweetness, as people are drawn to your warm and friendly demeanor. Okay, so that's the playfulness. Now, for the codependence, you have the Six of Pentacles, Capricorn. Now, the Six of Pentacles usually shows you a kind and generous soul. So, what's not to like, Capricorn? The answer could be nothing, but on the other hand, it could be that your generosity comes with no strings but cables attached to receiving others, as the favors and items which you're giving or being given on condition, or somebody's giving to you or you're giving to them. If you are the beneficiary of a gorgeous gift, ask yourself how you feel about the situation. Is your treatment fair, or is it the way to stop you seeking rewards that mirror your true worth? When it concerns Capricorn in relationship matters, you need to be sure that you are not trying to buy someone's love, or alternatively, that someone isn't attempting to purchase your affection. Okay? And also, with this card, Capricorn, beware of someone playing the victim. They may seem weak and helpless, but they could have discovered a very clever way of bending seemingly stronger folks to their will, assuming you are confident and you're not using your position in a negative way, Capricorn, and that those around you are being straightforward and honest. The Six of Pentacles can be a positive card. It suggests that commercial success and all rewards that go along with it, such as satisfaction and security, are within grasp. Now, the card that covers the Three of Cups. Why is the Three of Cups here underneath flirt? Apart from you socialising with friends and family, and new love's coming in, you've got the Four of Cups. Capricorn. The reason why you got the Four of Cups after being with your friends is because you need to break out the bubble, dig out your dancing shoes, sing a joyful song, right? You have been given one of the jolliest cards in the tarot pack. The jolliest, you know. Sorry. I don't know why I thought it was the I got the Four of Cups. I'm wondering why it was a jolly card, and the Four of Cups isn't usually a jolly card. Okay? Capricorn, there's nothing wrong with taking some time out to think things through. Okay? Even though you're on socializing before, you need to take some time out, think things through. But when the Four of Cups appears in a reading, it's trying to warn you against too much navel gazing, you know, like daydreaming. The Four of Cups asks you to use the opportunity you have alone in a positive way, either to engage in a creative project or seek self-insight, or take time out for some healing. The Four of Cups tends to suggest that something is being offered to you, but your apathic state means you can't just see how positive things really are. This is the time to take really a reality check. Fate can inconveniently throw important relationships into reaching a dead end, right? But it's really the case. Whilst the workday world can tarnish the shine on the best partnership occasionally, a bit of romantic brasso can get things glittering again. You really need to think things through a bit more before you hand in your polished cloth, or you could lose something good. The Four of Cups asks us to make the time to evaluate the situation, but to do so in a way that is calm and lucid. So you may be having a good time right now, but you need to actually take some time out to think about it, what's happening, especially if it's in a relationship that you're not getting bored and you're going to give up on it before it's even started. Why in the past is the Eight of Wands? Oops, wow. In the past, you've got the Hierophant and the Emperor. Now the passion here, for some news coming in quickly, passionately, could be marriage for some Capricorns. Also could be working in a company, organisation, because you've got the Emperor card here. Could even be somebody from your past who was an Aries that runs a company or a church. Some institution in the past here you had passion for anyway. That allows your heart and soul to sing with joy. Okay? Now, that's for some Capricorns. For some Capricorns is that they've got the Eight of Pentacles. So they could be working with a Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancerian, right, in a working environment. It shows a person working really hard. Could even be a workaholic. But it's codependent of the give and take. Alright? Someone's giving you a gift or you giving them a gift. Could be codependent on somebody who's giving you or buying your love with gifts. You've got the Death card and a new beginning, because they've got the Ace of Cups. So it's out with the old, in with the new. So you're cutting things on people out of your life that you no longer want to deal with, and you're going forward to new love. Okay? That's for some Capricorns. Some Capricorns are dealing with a Scorpio. Well, some of them are ending relationships and going into new ones. Okay. Why is Capricorn thinking about changing relationships already? You've got, because could be yourself, because you've got the King of Pentacles, Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. It's because there's a Princess of Swords spying on you, or you spying on them, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. As for the why is the Emperor here? Is it a business, a corporation, a person? that you were dealing with in the past. Justice. So it could have been something to do with the law that you was, and you've got justice. So some people are coming out of prison. That's where the passion is, the balance. Now for why is justice here in the past for Capricorn? Because you was isolating by yourself and going within, so you did have some time out. Could have been in the big house for some Capricorns. Now, for playfulness, these hard-working persons with air sign could be Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. Now, the reason why working so hard with the Queen of Cups to be playful, you've got the Ace of Pentacles. This could be money coming your way, an opportunity, could be a job opportunity coming your way. Okay. What I can see here, Capricorn, is that you having fun with your friends, then you're getting bored and you need to take some time out for yourself. There could be an air sign that's spying on you. I'll take a card on that to go and say. At the bottom of the card you've got the Queen of Pentacles, Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. Let's see, who's this Page of Swords? Who's spying on you, or are you spying on them? Some of you Capricorns are seeking balance in your life, and you also got the strength to do all what you need to do, the strength of mind. Also there's been some lies, betrayal and theft is going on with some Capricorn. Some Capricorns starting a new relationship. Why is the Why is the Page of Swords here? Spying. Sometimes the person comes with a sharp message, quite blunt. You've got a new beginning. Could even be with an Aries. Oh, new beginning with work. So some of you Capricorns will be starting a new job. Okay. Why is the Hermit here in the past? Could be a Virgo, also represents a Virgo. Time out. Justice again. Justice is, say you're just coming out of an institution, could be a prison. Some could have just been coming out of prison in the past. The opportunity is celebration, could be celebrating with your friends, that's where the playfulness comes in. And could be dealing with an Aquarius, but we also got the star that also represents patience as well as healing. In this sense, Aquarius. Now for the codependency and this new love starting, that person that could be you buying someone's love or someone's buying your love, that your question about cutting out the past to go forward for the new, and everything that does not resonate with you in your life, you're cutting out to start a new beginning. Could be with Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancerian, or they have that in the chart, or you could even have it in your chart. Right, what is the Ace of Cups here? You have the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles shows a person that's single and financially stable. And we have the Empress, shows abundance, or somebody will be getting pregnant. Okay. In your future card. Cards say, why is the Empress here? The Empress is showing that you're waiting for your ships to come in. So it's to do with financial abundance, job coming through, a new relationship, like new love. Could be with an earth sign, Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. We also see wands in here too, so that could be a fire sign too, or they've got fire in the chart. Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. You could have that in your chart yourself too. Now, Eight of Pentacles, information for why is there Eight of Pentacles here? Is a new job being opened up for this beginning, where it says work. Okay. Capricorn, you got the Tower. The Tower's change, major change coming in your life. So anything that wasn't built on solid foundations coming down. Okay. Capricorn, somebody from your past is coming back. Or you're getting memories of somebody from your past. Could be with this Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. You got the Empress card again, so it's abundance, beautiful woman. She could even own her own business. For your past, why you've got the Justice card, sorry, for Capricorn. In your past. Wow. For your past. Justice, Aries, you got the Strength card. Could be Leo, Aries, that was in the company you worked for, or big company where you wasn't a big house. That's where you were, but you had the strength to come through that, even though it was a burden. Yes, person in the past could have been an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius male. Now, in your present, you got the star that could also represent Aquarius, but it also represents being patient and healing. You have the Magician. The Magician is a card of where you have the four elements. So you have earth, water, air and fire that you can control your life, really, with all these elements inside of you at the moment. Now it's your choice now, Capricorn, to choose how you're going to be manifesting this. Because the Magician is about making higher and better use of all of one's power, spiritual, emotion, and otherwise. This is another card that often signifies new beginnings, great expectations. This is a very powerful, positive omen in a reading. This card reminds us that we have the power to make difference in our lives and in the greater world if we simply make a point to try. Capricorn, you may notice many synchronicities which point towards your deep spiritual events taking place, regardless of the importance of the superficial appearance. You should be finding that you have the knowledge, strength and inspiration needed to meet your challenges in general. This is a very positive time for you, Capricorn. And on top of that, Capricorn, you've got the Three of Swords. Now, the Three of Swords usually shows something that you're coming out of heartache and pain, or a three-way relationship. Now, because it's reversed, it's telling you this. Just because you've been hurt, Capricorn, is really no excuse to ensure everyone else suffers too. Alright? One person may have hurt you, but not everyone is out to do the same. So try to lighten up and show your warm side. You may also fear your beloved is playing away from home. Of course, they could be. Alternatively, your jealous could see you tilting at the windmill. The problem with this is that you could actually drive your other half into the very behavior that has been going with demonized envy. You may be deeply hurt by a separation, which could be romantic, in the end of a friendship or the breakup of a business arrangement. The situation could become acrimonious, or worse still, drawn out. Using your head rather than your heart will see you through. Okay, Capricorn? So, I know that for some of you who've just come out of prison will be feeling, or feeling insecure, feeling that your partner's probably seen somebody else. Or somebody's hurt in the past, but you don't blame everybody else for what somebody else has done to you. Okay? Now, next card you have is Victory. Got 6 of Wands. Capricorn. So through this is going to be some victorious victory coming out of this situation in this present moment now. Number 6 reminds us that we're responsible for our own fate. Okay? Because this card speaks of success, triumph, rewards, victory, modesty, new information, and sometimes feeling superior. This will suggest you're likely to be successful in your chosen field or endeavor. Okay? This is particularly true if you'll face an exam or a test of some kind. This card brings with it notions that there may soon be a celebration of your talents which will leave you smiling. Indeed, you have every reason to celebrate, but the 6 of Wands asks you not to get too big-headed, even though this card can bring with it pleasures. The 6 of Wands prompts you to remember that your silver lining may have a cloud attached. There is a risk that you may become too proud, and this could lead you to believe you're almost invincible. Don't forget, pride comes before a fall. Equally, you may develop a taste for self-aggrandizement, which could lead you to neglect the needs of those who have not yet reached your level of attainment. Right, Capricorn. in general, the Six of Wands tells you to claim the recognition and rights that you deserve, whilst not taking more than is due to you. Okay, so even though you're getting somebody who's offering